Good morning, America! Okay, I think that this video could be very important because maybe it could solve a major problem. I was just thinking that maybe one reason why somebody or a group of people just seem to absolutely love abortions is because they don't want any more children to get molested. And obviously, if a child is raised in the wrong home, things will happen to that kid. Sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental and verbal abuse. So, I wanted to address the issue of sexual abuse. I think that the cause is that when an adult has an inappropriate love for a child. So, okay, so I've been working with kids from age 14, now I'm almost 40, so 26 years. Obviously, I have seen through every child care worker that I've worked with the appropriate way to love children, which is great that I had all those jobs. How do you love children? Obviously, you're just supposed to love them with a friendship love. Adults should just be friends with children. And obviously, the issue comes about when adults are used to only having sexual love with another human being. And I guess it's because for people who their only friend is their romantic partner. So they're used to only experiencing and expressing that kind of love. Sexual, eros love, erotic love. But the problem is that when you have kids, you have to just be their friend. And obviously, the more friends you have growing up, in school, at work, it helps you to master that type of love. Friendship love is not sexual at all. It's just a warm, fuzzy feeling you have in your heart for somebody. A warm, fuzzy feeling, and that's it. It stops at that. Mentally, you love them, you would go to the ends of the earth for them. That's what I think is friendship love. Maybe you would take a bullet for them. At least if somebody was pointing a gun at your best friend, you would knock that gun out of their hand and wrestle them to the ground. And obviously that's how you should be with their kids. You should protect them in that way. You should love them in that way. You should feel warm, fuzzy feelings in your heart about them. But you should absolutely feel no sexual attraction to children. Like, why would you? First of all, people need to logically realize kids don't want sex. And this is something that was weird about my dad, was he told my mom that I wanted to be sexual with him. But that was Satan lying to him. He was deceived. And of course, kids want love from adults, but they don't want sexual love. They want hugs. They want a kiss on the forehead. They want like normal love, normal affection, but they don't want anything sexual. And I guess a lot of adults get that confused because I don't know why. Maybe they want to be confused about that. They see what they want to see. So a kid tries to give you a hug, and then adults that like their brains all messed up, they think, oh, they want more than just a hug. No, they just want a hug, okay? They just want a kiss on the forehead. They don't want some kind of a weird kiss. Oh, anyways, y'all need to be careful about who's around your kids. You need to educate your kids at some point, which I wish I would have with my two daughters. It's okay for someone to do this. It's not okay for someone to do that. Every kid should be educated on that, probably around 3 years old, or 2 if possible, but it's easy for adults to think, well, they probably won't understand. But you still should try, tell them what's okay touching, what's not okay touching. And obviously, anybody who interacts with your kid, you could have that conversation with them too. This kind of touching is okay, this kind of touching is not okay. And for some reason, that's not just like common knowledge for people. I think for those of us who are good, and this is just automatic for us, we just think that it's going to be automatic for every other single human being on the face of the planet, but it's not. It's not. And I have always tried to understand, but this is the best way to understand, is that people who are child molesters are used to just sensual kinds of love. They're not used to friendship love. And they don't realize that that's the only kind of love that children want. Children only want friendship love. Until they hit about 12 and they hit puberty, but then obviously they should just be messing around with each other, not with adults, obviously. So, anyways, I just wanted to say all that. to protect the children of America and make everybody good, which is always my goal in these videos. So go be good. And if you know anybody who struggles with this, send them this video. And I think it might be half of Americans, probably half of the world, half of adults in the world struggle with this. So send them this video. God loves you all. God bless. Bye.